like right.
drive.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
next town up. So yeah.
So you guys like go from BC to it's like an hour away, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's actually quicker to get to Bellingham than to get to the next town over in BC, which is Abbotsford.
Yeah, right.
Man,
That's crazy.
everything's so spread out here.
Right.
I'm used to being the next town is like 10-minute drive away back home, man. We're all locked in close together. But yeah, we get along really well with the Washington guys. I feel we all travel to each other's
you guys
tournaments.
are like low key P&W, even though like you're in another country.
Oh, high key, man.
Right.
I'm P&W till I die.
Yeah, let's go. I love that.
I'm fully in. Well, yeah, great time. I love the Washingtonians, Oregonians.
Right.
Great bunch.
Yep. Shout out to P&W. It's always weird too, because when you think of West Coast, right? Like, I mean, you always hear about California, right?
Yeah.
But like, P&W's has some of the best players.
Yeah.
To ever do it, I mean, Silent Wolf is like a. Silent Wolf is like a. Like the he's like he'd have a statue, if it was like basketball or something like that, he'd have a statue.
Yeah, exactly. Right now we got Aura as well. Aura on super
Aura.
come up.
Yeah, shout out to Aura.
Yeah, love watching Derek play these days. And yeah, some big hitters. Graves also on a bit of a come up recently. I think it's a crying shame he didn't get top 100. Kind of messed up. Well, yeah, I mean, P&W also notorious for not traveling as well. We kind of stick to ourselves a lot, unfortunately.
Right.
But
I mean, it's hard to get around on the West Coast, man. Like, you got to think, like, you can't really drive. You can drive to, like, California, but it's like just like, bro, that's going to take you forever, bro. You know what I mean?
Hours.
And, like, and you're on the same coast, right?
Yeah.
It's even going from here to Oregon's what, like 6-7 hours?
8 hours.
Yeah.
We went to Portland for Smash Camp from here. It was like 8 hour drive.
Yeah, so it's a lot of driving. So
I mean, we do have goats like Aiden Calvin though, bringing out some top players. I know he brought out Polo, the Weapon, and Unruly to some tournaments in Cali recently.
Right.
Shout out
to Aiden, man.
BC legends. Yeah, love that. But yeah, we got two, I'm going to say future BC legends right here in Antislycer and Zemi versus one potentially the best doubles team in P&W. I feel like Silvi, Vincessant are like, they're always playing dubs together and they're always doing crazy stuff.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it. I didn't know Vincessant played on box.
Yeah, he is on box. Unfortunately, I really like the guy apart from that.
Right.
Yeah, but no, the first time I saw them play in person was at Eggdog Scramble 2, where I think they came second or third in dubs.
Wow.
And that had like Cody, Spark, Zuppy, like a lot of hitters in there.
That's really good.
Yeah, it was a good
really
finish.
Good.
I'm excited to see what they got. Also, shout outs to Silvi, helping running the whole business.
Yeah, Silvi's always like doing TO and
just submitted a paper for publication. Madness.
All right.
Going on such a crazy run and then still being able to play Melee at a pretty high level.
Right.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Good stuff.
All right, so here we go. Oh, that's tough.
That's the hot wire.
Yeah, that's tough.
That is crazy. I actually am not going to shout for Zemi anymore. His tag is I-94 because that was the form I needed to get into the States and they wouldn't let me.
Oh, damn.
That's messed up, Stephen.
Damn. I mean,
that's
like I said, you ain't missing out, bro.
Yeah. I got in eventually, but damn, waiting in line for 2 hours to get to Bellingham was like, damn, what am I doing?
Right.
Yeah. Straight away, we're seeing.
Oh, you had to fill out a form just on land.
Yeah, exactly, just to get in. Crazy. But yeah, straight away we're seeing just because Zemi and Antislycer are a relatively new team.
Right.
Well, they're both like crazy good players. They haven't been playing dubs together for a while, and you can see Silvi, Vincessant, like they're old head. They've been around.
Right. No, yeah. Vincessant's been around for a hot minute. I don't know about Silvi, but I know Vincessant's been playing for years. Always been a really good player.
Big time. And a pretty respectable Sheik as well, not just spin to win the whole time.
You talking about Silvi or you
sorry,
Sheik?
I meant Peach rather. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're good.
Also, same to be said about Silvi. She doesn't just mash down smash as well.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, Fox Samus, like I played in this team quite a bit. It's not bad. It's just Samus does have like the character, not not Zemi, but like the character Samus just got a lot of glaring holes in like the things that is valued in teams. I think like in teams you want a lot of big quick hits.
Yeah.
So if you can get those, your team is just gonna be better off rip no matter like if your character can do that. And Samus is kind of slow.
Yeah. Very
also,
floaty.
Yeah, it takes her forever to get back on the stage. See, like this.
Even Peach got down quicker there. Like it's crazy.
And sometimes I think it's like it's cool in the sense of Samus never dies, but sometimes it's like bad in a way because you're so busy recovering that like Fox is just doing a 2v1. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. Killing yourself at 0 is a big tough.
That's rough. That is 2 SDs at 0 from Red Team.
Yeah.
Rough. Tough.
Yeah, this is a rough start.
Yeah. Okay.
But it happens. Like I said, I think it's a polarizing team in a way, especially playing Pete Sheik. Okay, hear me out, man. I think this is the best team, best non-spacey team versus Fox.
100%.
Easy.
I think just non-stop. I think this is just
the best non-Fox team. Yeah,
yeah.
no, for sure. Yeah. This team has, I think Sheik Peach personally has like a low barrier to entry.
Yeah.
But it gets harder as you play it. You know what I mean?
Damn. Vincessant just stopped Silvi's sick typical,
Right.
but it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Because it's hard because when you're playing two characters, especially Samus, that are grounded, you know, you're going to have to deal with like...
Yeah, you're going to get popped up a lot.
Yeah, you're going to get hit. Because, you know, Sheik and Peach are just really good on the ground in doubles. They cover both things really well. Like I said, a lot of big, quick hits. They're not too slow, like Jigglypuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they can cover vertical and horizontal really well. So FD, I like this pick.
Makes sense. Yeah, like Samus like just wants to rip down smash and down tilt, you know, and in this scenario in dubs, it's just hard.
The one thing that the Fox players should look out for in particular is that Sheik when Silvi went for a grab, anytime you see your teammate get grabbed, that's a free opening. As once Sheik down throws, they're like super vulnerable. So you can always like, I would do that every time and then just shine up smash the Sheik like, oh, that was a bad recovery.
That was tough.
A little mess up there. Maybe he didn't have a grapple.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be why. I retract that. He didn't have a grapple. But yeah, like
No, you know what? It's fine. Zemi, that was bad.
if you watch out for when Sheik's grab, because it's really not that good at teams for real. So you can check it, but you got to see right here.
It's
Samus got to check that.
Yeah, it's only like it's great when you catch a Fox away from their teammates, and then Sheik can do the grab. But like, it is crazy that Sheik is still so good in dubs despite her grab not being good.
Gotta help the Fox. They're right here. They're just kind of like ISO, like 1v1, and like that's cool. But I would say I normally call it the amendment, but we're not in America, so.
It's the butter knife? I don't know.
I don't even know what it would be here.
Out here. The hunting rifle. Maybe that's all we got. Bears right here. Okay, nice up smash from Anti. Yeah, I feel like Anti's got to be getting more kills.
Wait for it.
Yeah, Samus just, man, it's not a good dubs team or dubs character. It's tough. Like, he was just gone on holidays for so long there that like Antislycer just.
Yeah, I mean it can be. I don't think this was the stage though. I don't think they should have picked the stage. I think they should have went I don't know. Stadium was banned. That obviously would have been their best bet.
Yeah.
Or like maybe even go back to Battlefield. But I mean, I get it. It's hard.
Yeah.
You're like limited on stages.
And I feel like depriving Sheik and Peach of platforms is like pretty good for dubs.
Yeah. It's just hard because of the space. I think Yoshi's hit or miss. That's always a hit or miss. But
against Peach Sheik, I don't know, man.
Yeah. It's hit or miss. That's why, like, you get destroyed, but dude, sometimes there's some games where like it's like the best choice.
Good save.
Yeah, that was a good save, but it's look a little GG shaking my hand. But unless Antislycer can just have like the craziest stock I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's got to go nuts. That's tough.
This is still doable, believe it or not, though. I wouldn't give up. I think that it's doable. It's just hard because this is the thing about big stages too. All the pump.
No way. He got stopped by his own ordinance. Lockheed Martin not picking up Zemi after this game.
Yeah, this is
Real tough, no grab. Yeah, gotta go high. Okay.
I see.
Takes that cheek. But again, you gotta kill Vincessant ASAP.
Yeah, that's hard, bro.
Yeah.
Use the jump already too.
That grapple
Nice
back.
recovery.
Yeah, instant grab.
You gotta move a little faster. I just think Sam's moving a little slow. Yeah, but there we go.
There we go.
And Silvi and Vincessant move on.
Not terribly surprising. I mean, I said it, Silvi, Vincessant, one of the better teams in the PNW region. So, you know what? Good stuff coming out from Anti and Zemi. I feel like if they play a bit more together, they can figure out each other's dub style, and then they can, really go far in this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But in the meantime, big dogs stay at top. They get the bone.
Yeah, they had a lot of good ideas. They just ISO too much. There's a point where you gotta help your teammate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like especially when you're playing like a team that you're projected to be like, I don't know, basically projected that they're better, right? You really want to be by your teammate, because that's when you, like, if you notice PewFat a lot of times, I hate referencing like, well, you notice the best team that ever like, but if you notice what they do is like sometimes they weren't the best players on the screen, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they would still have crazy wins because they knew that they had to play together to win.